Or my mom always would tell me, you can be anything you want to be. So I've done everything from healthcare, education, law enforcement. So I really prayed about where God needed me the most. And it always went to public service.
Specialty crops are very much more labor intensive from what I have seen than crops that we would ordinarily hear about in Arkansas, like row crops. I know row crop does have to have labor, but in comparison, this 145 acres of blackberries takes 280 people for the months of June and July to get the blackberries harvested. We don't run that many people all year, but for the 2 months of our harvest, we bring in an extra 200, 220 to help us get the crop harvested. You may hear in Oregon or Washington, there's a lot of processed blackberries in those states. And so you can machine harvest those. They're not worried about it being what the quality is. It can be a little softer or be a little leaky in the processed market. But for our fresh market, where we're going directly into the clamshell, and then it's being shipped to the grocery store shelf for the consumer to buy right off the shelf. I don't know if you're a blackberry consumer or not, but we like our food to look good and be presentable and not leaking. So we have to delicately harvest that crop off the bush, place it in the clamshell gently, and put the other berries in the clamshell around the other berries, and close the lid on the clamshell, not to smash. So that all takes a lot of labor, getting those steps correct. It appears to be a farm labor shortage locally, yes, because in years past, you do have to put out ads looking for the labor to prove that there is a shortage to apply for the H-2A program. And so that we couldn't do what we do without the H-2A program.
A lot of the farmers can pay X amount of dollars to get them the right paperwork, so they can have the peace of mind of knowing that they can work and go home to their families and wake up the next day and do it again. So the difference between the farm workers who have the H-2A visa and the undocumented is that one has the ability to renew and has the peace of mind that he doesn't have to constantly be looking over his shoulder, that he's going to get picked up or deported, So immigrants are not only laborers, we're statistics. They're neighbors, they're parents, they're entrepreneurs, they're students, they're essential workers. So they care for our elderly, they build our homes, they serve in our churches. So beyond economics, they bring culture, strength, resilience, and enrich the entire community.